Here we have for sale our June 2019 on a 19 plate Ford Transit Custom. This has got the 2 litre Eco Blue 170 brake horsepower engine. This is the short wheelbase low roof, or L1H1 Sport panel van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Transit Custom Sport of this age, and we'll also talk you through in detail the condition of this particular vehicle. We'll also have a look at things like the service history, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. Now, this is a 310 model, meaning it's got a 3.1 ton gross vehicle weight, and this one has also got the 6-speed manual gearbox. Starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. What that means is 2 doors which open like so. On a Sport, you'll see that some of them have these lovely decals on them, and also going down the side on the bonnet. So in the centre part of the decals there, it's sort of like a satin black, and then the outer part just here is more of a gloss orange on this particular vehicle. And I think against this colour is called magnetic. It's a lovely metallic grey colour. I think it really contrasts very nicely. Just having a look at these stickers, they're largely in very good order. There's a few sort of just like things like swirl marks really on them, just from where people have cleaned them before and things like that. But as I say, generally very presentable indeed. Having a look then at the rear of the vehicle, now the Sport has a very sort of subtle but noticeable styling to it. And that actually includes even things like these bumper corners here, which are just slightly different from a normal limited model. And the reason for that, if we follow that round, you can see that we've got wheel arch extensions there, just over the wheel arches, of course, as well. But you do get a fantastic spec. So you get things like colour-coded bumpers, colour-coded mirrors, you get front and rear parking sensors. So you can see the parking sensors integrated there. You also get a reversing camera as well, which is just neatly tucked there into that. Again, colour-coded piece of trim. And in terms of condition here, at the back of the vehicle, I say, pretty difficult to fault. It's all in really, really good order. One thing I must note, as I say, we're near the start of the video now, this is one florist owner from new. That's like the salesman's dream, isn't it, really, to say that, yes, this has just been carrying flowers its whole life, but in this case, that is absolutely true. On the logbook, one florist owner from new. So if we open up the rear barn doors then, you can open these rear doors up to their full 180-degree position by pulling on these yellow arms just here. And then we can see the condition here in the back of the vehicle. Now, we haven't ply-lined this vehicle. This is as it came into us. And you can just tell from looking at this is a very, what we would call a very genuine sort of wear to the vehicle. So, of course, this is used in the back of here, but you can just tell that this has had very, very light use from new, and I guess as to be expected by being used to deliver flowers all of its life. But as I say, very nice condition, all the exposed metalwork areas like these here, all in really good order. Same with the bulkhead. You can see the bulkhead hasn't been bashed around or anything, very much free from dents. We've got the load through hatch just there as well, which I'll show you when we go around to the side loading door. Plenty of tie down points in the back, and we have got LED load lighting in here as well, which doesn't make a massive difference in this sort of bright light, but when it goes darker, makes a big, big difference. Being a Sport as well, you do get the hard-wearing plastic floor in the back, but lovely condition here in the back of the vehicle. We'll continue to go around the outside then, moving down the driver's side here to have a look at the condition down here. And this is where we can really look down the side of the vehicle, looking in the reflections, looking for any dings or dents or scratches or anything like that, which I can show you, but looking very, very clean and tidy. Even this rear bumper corner here, looking very nice. The Sport comes with these very nice diamond cut and gloss black 17-inch alloy wheels. We'll go around all of the wheels individually, but little chip just there I can see on that one, but I must say looking very, very good. And the tyres are looking good as well. So Michelin tyres here, and the tyres are looking good with plenty of tread. As I mentioned, you also get a decal down the side of the vehicle there, and as I say, this is in a sort of a satin black finish. I think looks really, really nice, subtle, not really loud and in your face, but I think does set it off. Just tells you this is something a little bit special, not just your normal Transit Custom. I can see maybe just the tiniest little mark just there, maybe a touch in, and another here. But I say not a tremendous amount to fault this on, looking very, very nice. More of the trim that you get then on the Sports, you get these lovely side sills here, again all colour coded in the magnetic colour. and as I say, those lovely wheel arch extensions as well. These trims down the side of the vehicle, these come colour coded as well in the body colour, as opposed to a base that would be just your normal unpainted plastic. We'll open up the driver's door then and start to have a look inside here. Fantastic spec inside these, above and beyond a limited. So the condition of the step, the entrance step there, absolutely fantastic. This is where your toolkit is located, behind this little door here. And looking at the condition of the floor, no excessive wear or anything like that to the floor. Very, very nice indeed. On a Sport, you get this half leather trim interior, which I think is very nice. Again, subtle. There's no sort of bright colours in the stitching or anything like that. But typical sort of factory finish. Very, very nice. No excessive wear, which is nice to see as well. And you also get a nice leather driver's armrest, which you can set to your desired height. That's on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. But very nice half leather interior here. On top of the driver's door then, we have electric windows, we have electric folding mirrors. That's how those are operated, just by putting that dial back towards you there. Having a look at the driver's door card. Now there are a couple of light marks to the plastic inside the pocket here. I guess where someone's been maybe putting a bottle or something in there. And looking inside here then, we've got auto-activated lights. You've also got auto-activated wipers. We can see that we've got 2 full remote keys with this vehicle. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side here we've got your cruise control settings, and underneath that you've got your volume for the radio. And then on the right hand side we've got your onboard computer controls just there as well, and you've got your phone controls. You can answer and hang up the phone. On top of the dashboard then we've got some nice storage up here. We've got a USB port and a 12-volt socket, and there's more storage on top here as we go around. We'll just jump inside the vehicle now, show you a bit more of the spec in here. So mileage we can see now in the top left hand corner, 50,555.2 miles, so very, very nice there. And on a Sport you actually get a slightly different display here than on a limited. I'm just going to pull the vehicle forward. I can see that someone has parked a bit close to us here, so I want to be able to show you the other side. So I'll just pull forward slightly, but you can see there that the vehicle's running. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. On the left hand side then you can see this little emblem here. This tells us that we do have lane departure warning on the vehicle. A 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with that 170 brake horsepower engine, and we've got a nice cup holder hidden down underneath there as well. We've got a 12-volt socket in the middle and another USB port, and then in the middle here we've got the heated windscreen, heated front seats, heated wing mirrors, air conditioning, all nicely there. And then the fantastic feature, big seller on these, is the lovely Sync 3 screen in the middle, and I've got my phone plugged in, and that gives you Apple CarPlay. You've also got Android Auto as well if you have an Android phone. This allows you to use things like your Apple Maps. On here you can listen to your music via Apple Music or listen to your podcasts. If you don't like Apple Maps, you can even use things like Google Maps or Waze if you want to. So it's a really, really good system as well. Of course, this screen has got DAB radio, and you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well if you want to, if you don't want to use things like the App Connect. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you can see this is where your reversing camera is displayed there, and your parking sensors all round. We've also got service history with the vehicle as well, so we can see that we've got a previous Ford service here, 24,753 miles, and the date on that, the 15th of February 21. We have also put this vehicle through our workshop as well during our preparation. If you read the advert that I've written, you'll see the details of that and what we have done to it. In the middle then, we have got a nice sort of fold down little armrest, a couple of cup holders there, somewhere to store your paperwork as well. Right then, we can jump out of the vehicle now and continue to go around the front here, show you a bit more of the spec and condition on the outside. Looking at the driver's side front wheel here, we can see that we've got a couple of marks just here to the edge of this wheel. That's probably the most significant on any of the wheel, and again, this tyre in really, really good order. That feels pretty much new actually, really good order there. Moving around to the front here then, we've got the lovely headlights which are upgraded from again the base model and this gives you a nice LED daytime running light around the outside. You also get front fog lights and little details on the Sport, such as this gloss black surround here. You also get front parking sensors, as I mentioned, which are integrated into that front bumper, and this is where you can see the styling, which is slightly different. So on a lot of vehicles, even ones that we sell, this is sort of a splitter which is added on, but you can see in the Sport this is all moulded as one piece, so it's a completely different front bumper on the Sport, and that includes this subtle styling here. And they've even continued the stripe, which I like, just down into the front lip just there, but very, very nice indeed. The grille is slightly different on a Sport as well, so you get some gloss black elements to the grille and these little parts going along here. And as I say, on the bonnet we've got the satin black stripes going up the bonnet as well, with the gloss orange there on the side. But looking at this front quarter where we started the video, what a gorgeous looking van. If we continue then, let's say down the driver's side here and having a look at the condition here down the driver's side, I can just see again a couple of very, very minor marks just here on this. This is part of the front bumper on the plastic there. I can just see a couple of very small marks there. Having a look at this wheel, this one looks totally free from any damage. Really, really nice condition there. And this one, again, I think this has had new front tyres. That tyre is looking absolutely fantastic as well. But looking down this driver's side, looking very, very clean and tidy. Little touch in just here I can see, and as a side sill there, all looking very, very nice indeed. We'll open up the side loading door, have a look inside here. So again, the bulkhead there is looking in really good condition, no issues there at all. And we've got, as I say, the load through hatch as well. So that clips up there into place via a magnet, and that allows you to load right the way through then underneath the passenger seats. But again, just gives you another aspect then of the load space from this angle, looking very, very smart. Open up the passenger door and just have a look at the passenger door card from this angle. No issues there. Same with the passenger step and the floor from this side. They relocated the bonnet pull on this age of Transit Custom on the new shape. Previous to that, you had to put the key in under the bonnet. Looking very nice. You've actually got some storage underneath the passenger seats as well, so you can flip these forward and that gives you some extra storage under there. Love to see that. And then finally, just coming around to this back quarter here, just having a look down the side in those reflections, just trying to see if there's anything else I can point out to you. Lovely condition, as I say, just to remind you, this is one florist owner from new. Previous Ford service history, it's been right through our workshop as well, of course, during our preparation. Fantastic spec, being a 310 Sport, so 3.1 ton gross vehicle weight, 170 brake horsepower engine, 6-speed manual gearbox, finished in probably the most desirable colour, which is the lovely metallic grey, or also known as magnetic, all the usual Sport trim, which is absolutely lovely and available here with us today. If you'd like to inquire, of course, head over to our website, which is listed here, bridgendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the full description, which I mentioned earlier in the video. You'll also see all of the photography of this particular van as well. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign, so feel free to pick up the phone, any questions that you need or want to ask. We can arrange delivery of all of our vehicles nationwide, so you don't need to venture down to sunny South Wales. You can have this vehicle delivered directly to you. We can take cars or vans in part exchange, so by all means get in contact and we can give you a good price on your part exchange coming back into us. And we can arrange finance at very competitive rates as well on all of our vehicles, including this lovely magnetic Transit Custom Sport. Thank you very much for watching.